President Donald Trump has appointed Jeanine Pirro, a former Fox News host and New York prosecutor, as the interim U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C. This move has raised concerns among legal experts and political observers due to Pirro's close ties to Trump and her lack of recent legal practice. Critics argue that her appointment may compromise the impartiality of the justice system. The legality of Pirro's appointment is also under scrutiny. According to the Federal Vacancies Reform Act of 1998, if an interim U.S. attorney's appointment expires, the U.S. District Court, not the President, may appoint a new interim person until the vacancy is filled. This raises questions about whether Trump's appointment of Pirro complies with the law. Federal judges who have ruled against Trump administration policies are facing increasing threats and harassment. Legal experts warn that the administration's rhetoric may endanger judicial independence and the safety of judges and their families. Verbal attacks by Trump and his allies are creating a hostile climate that undermines the rule of law. The rise in threats has prompted concerns about the erosion of judicial independence in the United States. Experts emphasize that criticism and public discourse around rulings are part of democracy, but threats and intimidation are not. The situation underscores the need to protect judges from political retaliation. Gun control activist David Hogg's election as vice chair of the Democratic National Committee is under scrutiny due to alleged procedural violations. The DNC's Credentials Committee recommended redoing the election, sparking controversy and highlighting internal tensions within the Democratic Party regarding generational change and activism. Hogg, known for his activism following the Parkland shooting, has been vocal about the need for reform within the Democratic Party. He advocates for competitive primaries and clearer leadership to address issues like economic fairness and healthcare. His push for change has faced resistance from party insiders, reflecting broader debates about the party's direction. The U.S. Supreme Court has barred the Trump administration from quickly resuming deportations of Venezuelans under the Alien Enemies Act, a law enacted in 1798. The court's decision emphasizes due process concerns, noting that the administration attempted to carry out swift deportations just one day after providing a bare-bones deportation notice to the detainees. The ruling represents a significant legal setback for the Trump administration's immigration policies. The court's action underscores the importance of adhering to legal procedures and protecting the rights of individuals facing deportation. It also highlights the judiciary's role in checking executive power. Former President Trump reignited his feud with pop star Taylor Swift by making derogatory comments on social media, claiming she is no longer hot. This latest attack has drawn public backlash and reportedly angered NFL star Travis Kelce, Swift's rumored partner. Kelce is said to be livid over the public humiliation aimed at Swift, contrasting sharply with Trump's praise of Brittany Mahomes, wife of NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes. The incident has intensified public discourse surrounding Trump's treatment of high-profile women and added to the media attention surrounding Swift's already turbulent year. Critics argue that such personal attacks are unbecoming of a former president and detract from substantive political discourse. On a recent episode of HBO's Real Time, host Bill Maher criticized Americans for lacking genuine convictions and instead adopting political stances based on party allegiance. He highlighted how public opinion frequently shifts, not on facts or values, but according to political identity. Using electric vehicles, EVs, as an example, Maher pointed out how Democrats once supported EVs when Elon Musk was perceived as liberal, but support dwindled after his political shift toward conservatism. Maher also discussed the reversal of Democratic support for reopening schools post-COVID-19 when associated with Trump, and the politicization of ivermectin and public health initiatives. He mocked shifts in conservative views on health-focused policies, citing Michelle Obama's Healthy Eating Initiative versus Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again campaign under a Trump administration. Maher concluded by urging Americans to rise above partisan reflexes and evaluate issues independently of political affiliation. During Donald Trump's recent diplomatic trip to the Gulf region, attention has turned to the significant deals finalized, both for U.S. businesses and for Trump personally. Experts have labeled Trump's receipt of foreign gifts and investments as unprecedented, raising concerns about a potential pay-for-access approach to U.S. foreign policy. Major U.S. tech executives, including Elon Musk and Sam Altman, accompanied Trump and secured lucrative agreements directly with Gulf leaders, many contradicting President Biden's prior technology export restrictions. Trump's personal wealth has reportedly increased by over $3 billion through these ventures, including cryptocurrency and Trump-branded developments. Critics argue that such practices suggest foreign policy is being influenced by financial incentives. Trump also announced upcoming talks with Vladimir Putin and Volodymyr Zelensky aimed at ending the war in Ukraine. Meanwhile, Republican lawmakers proposed imposing high fees on immigrants to fund immigration enforcement, raising concerns among advocates.